Hey guys, so today I'm going to just do a really quick review on the new Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. It looks like this. And just as reference, this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It is in conjunction with that, obviously. But anyways, I am in the shade Natural Beige for this foundation and in the shade Light for the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Now before I get started on anything about this concealer, I'm going to just read the description of what it's supposed to do, what people are saying, and that way we can just kind of get into the pros and cons of this. So I have my computer right here and I pulled up the description of the concealer and I'm just going to read it off to you. So it says, Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer to instantly hide imperfections, banish the appearance of dark circles, and blur the look of lines and wrinkles for complete coverage so undetectable they'll think you were born this way. And on the side of the box, like the Born This Way foundation, it has all these percentages right here, and basically those percentages are what people have claimed from trying the product or what results they got from trying the product. So basically it says 97% said this concealer provided a natural undetectable finish, a smooth creaseless finish, and a flawless no makeup look, and then 100% showed improvement for skin moisture levels after 1 hour. So okay, let's see, let me open this up for you guys. So this is what it looks like. It looks just like the Born This Way foundation, same packaging, has the black cap, the gold detail, it says Too Faced, you can't really see from here, and it has the Born This Way label right here. And the only difference is that this is a plastic bottle and this is not, this is glass. But let me open this up. It has a doe foot applicator, looks like that. It looks basically like the Naked Skin concealer by Urban Decay, and this has 0.23 fluid ounces, and like I said, I'm in the shade Light. And let me just do a quick swatch for you guys. Let's see, I don't have the other shades that it has. By the way, this has 10 shades. It retails for $28, and the lightest shade is Very Fair and the darkest is Deep. So I don't have the other shades to compare this color to, but this is what it looks like. I use this shade just because I like to use my concealer as also like an under eye highlight as well. But yeah, that's pretty much what that color looks like. I feel like they're gonna come out with a couple more shades, like for the very light skin tones and very dark skin tones. This is supposed to be a very like hydrating concealer, just like how it was claimed for the Too Faced Born This Way, because it said that it has the coconut water, alpine rose, and hyaluronic acid. And on the like big black area of the box, it says 100% said it showed improvement in skin moisture levels after 1 hour. So I'm just gonna give a quick little kind of review on this. I like the fact that the shade is actually a decent shade for me. Like it's not like super light. It pretty much works well for my skin tone. So if you're like around like a natural beige or you're in the medium range, this is a good shade to highlight with. They come in, I think, 10 shades, and I can swatch this color real quick for you actually. Let me just do that. It's not really like, I can't compare it to anything else because of the fact that I don't have the other ones, but this is what it looks like. I know it looks kind of light on camera because of the lighting, but it's actually not that bad in person. It's a little bit like a pinkish undertone to me, it looks like. And this is actually a really good concealer. The only problem that I probably have with this is it doesn't give that much coverage because it's a little bit of a like watery consistency, because it's supposed to be a very moisturizing concealer. So I don't have it on today or right now because I'm wearing a different concealer, but on days where I'm more natural, I guess, this would work well because it doesn't have like super high coverage, but it's not that bad of a coverage either. It's like, I would say, a medium coverage, maybe a light to medium actually. I'm used to very full coverage concealers, but it's not that bad. It's very buildable. It is very hydrating, I will say that, because I do have dry skin and I do have very dry under eyes, so this is good for when I'm, I don't know, having a day where it's really dry and I need something extra hydrating. This is really good. I didn't find that this creased on me. I always set my concealer, but it didn't crease on me as much or even at all as other concealers would, just because it is supposed to be very moisturizing. So it's not a bad concealer. It's just not my preferred one, because if I'm gonna be using a concealer, I would like the coverage that the concealer should be providing. So it's not a bad concealer. I just wish that it did have a more high coverage kind of, I don't know, I guess just too much of this sheerness that it provides. It just isn't for me. If I'm gonna be going the extra mile to be putting on all the makeup that I would normally put on, it just is easier for me to know that I'm going to use a concealer that is going to really cover up that, and I don't have to keep building and building and building. I just felt like I had to keep going back into the tube various times, and I feel like that's going to make me run out of product a lot. So normally what I would do is I would mix this with the MAC Pro Long Concealer, which is the one I'm wearing now, or I would just, like I said, use it on days where I'm looking for like a light coverage or light wear. It's not a bad concealer, just not my preferred one. It is cute packaging, it is very hydrating. I don't think it's bad. I think the shade ranges are pretty decent. There should be a little bit more though for very light and to very dark skin, because 10 shades is decent, just not that great. But overall, my viewpoint on this concealer is that it's a pretty good concealer, and if you're someone who suffers from very, very dry under eyes, I would check this out. I believe it's only on Ulta.com and Too Faced right now. I don't know if Sephora has carried it yet. I bought mine off of Ulta, and you can probably get maybe like a discount on the Too Faced website right now. I'm not too sure, but let me look up the price. It is $28 for this concealer. But yeah, it's not that bad. I think it's a pretty good concealer. It's decent, cute packaging, and good for like everyday wear if you don't want anything heavy, and it's very, very moisturizing. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate this probably 7.5 and 8. Not that bad, but not the best either, just because of the coverage. If it had the coverage that I was looking for, I would probably give this a 10 out of 10, because other than that, it's a really, really nice concealer. But yeah, I just wanted to mention this real quick. I'm gonna probably be doing more reviews later on, because I did get a whole bunch of new products lately, and maybe like hauls and stuff like that. But this is one of the ones that I've always wanted to review ever since I heard about it. But yeah, you should go check this out, and just you know, it pairs well with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation as well. So these two, they work really, really well. If anything, I would highly recommend the Too Faced Born This Way. And the concealers, there's plenty of concealers out there that are hydrating, but probably not as hydrating as this one. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. I really liked it. It's just not going to be my go-to concealer, but I will use it every now and then.